Scott Stevens and Dave Brown. Oh, there's a heavyweight battle. And Stevens seemed to be getting the worst of it, at least for the time being. And then there's Smothered, and Brown really unloads some fireworks in there as the two linesmen trying to separate them. And now Stevens with Brown held in an arm lock by Kevin Collins, the linesman, gets a couple overhands. On the far side, Marsh is in collision with Schofield, and Laughlin is in an arm wrestle with Darrell Stanley. And Rick Tockett's got a hold of somebody at the flyer bench. And gets his stick there, and it drops at his feet. The puck they tried to shovel in. The puck becomes dislodged, and then you've got Scott Stevens working on Dave Brown, and boom, we get a war.
He was checked right into the goaltender Mason by Stevens, and then when they grabbed a hold of him from behind, that's when they dropped the gloves and went at it, and Brown turned around very quickly and got a couple of shots in on Stevens. But Stevens grabbed Brown from behind to begin with and took him right into his goaltender. And that's what started it all. Stevens had a few words to say, and Brown had a few words to say to each other when Laughlin and Howe were jostling at each other.
McCrimmon and Murphy are going at it, and Crawford has a hold of Mark Howe.
But Stevens took Brown from behind, and that's what the
glove down on it. And now Dave Brown throwing some punches. Boy, you want to talk about a no questions asked kind of approach. Dave Brown just went at Scott Stevens, and Stevens is a key guy for the Caps. Brownie just decided to take him out and started throwing him. Stevens reacted and was able to get a reasonably good hold. Now Dave Brown's still looking for his first goal this year. He had a real good chance there, tried to poke away at it under Pete Peters, couldn't get it done, and Stevens was the guy that moved him out of the way, but he paid the price, boy. Dave Brown just let him have it. Stevens to the box, Brown to follow. We'll get